Namaste students. So today we read with the chapter that is aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. So in the last class you have learned many reactions regarding aldehyde as well as ketones, which goes with the structures, physical properties as well as chemical property. And you have also learned the preparation of aldehyde as well as ketone, because both of them goes with the same concept. In the sense we are having carbonyl group and aldehyde as well as ketones that react with the general reactants are same. For that reason together you have learned regarding aldehyde as well as ketones. So next you will be learning regarding carboxylic acid. So in your last class you have learned regarding the main reaction of aldehyde as well as ketone, that is nothing but aldol condensation, where it will take place in the presence of minimum one alpha carbon which will be having alpha hydrogen, in the presence of a base. So that is nothing but aldol condensation. Next you have learned regarding cross aldols, where you are going to learn, see, aldol in the sense you are going to use two reactants and those two reactants should be same. And if it is different, reactants are different. In the sense aldehyde, if you, whatever you are using, those are different aldehyde or different ketone, or aldehyde is reacting with the ketone. So these kind of reactants if you are taking, in the sense you are supposed to go with the cross aldol. Condition is same. So it should have minimum at least one alpha carbon as well as alpha hydrogen along with in the presence of base. So that is nothing but cross aldol condensation. And later you have learned some of the aldehydes which doesn't have alpha carbon. So by that time it will undergo Cannizzaro reaction. Which doesn't have alpha carbon, so that undergoes Cannizzaro reaction to give alcohol as a product as well as salt. Carboxylic acid salt formation will take place as another product. So that is Cannizzaro. As the last reaction you have learned as electrophilic substitution reaction, where in the presence of concentrated nitric acid as sulfuric acid, your aromatic ring structure will go for electrophilic substitution reaction, and you will get a meta-directing group as a product, because you know carbonyl group where it is present, carbon itself it acts as electrophilic in nature, but when it goes with another electrophilic substitution, by that and this carbonyl group it will be acting as a deactivating group, and to give certain product, in the sense meta-directing product formation will take place over that. And now the last was regarding aldehyde as well as ketone, but applications, in the sense use. So generally most of the time like methanol, benzaldehyde as well as acetophenone. So these three are the major group from aldehyde and ketones, and which will be used for many applications. So now if I go with the methanol, that is nothing but methanol is nothing but aldehyde. So now this group will be utilized in the preparation of bakelite, preparation of bakelite which will be done by using of a polymer also. So preparation of bakelite and urotrophin. Urotrophin is nothing but a urinary antiseptic medicine it is. So for that preparation your methanol will be used, and most of the time, like you might have heard, like biological specimen and all, where it will be stored? It will be stored in formaldehyde or formalin solution. So that formaldehyde solution is nothing but your methanol itself. So to store a biological specimen, this methanol will be utilized. As well as some of the preparation of dyes synthetically, artificially when you are preparing, the dyes also will be prepared by using of methanol. So this is regarding methanol. Next, benzaldehyde. With the ring. Benzene ring, aldehyde group will be benzene. So this benzaldehyde, where it will be utilized mainly, it will be utilized in the preparation of benzyl chloride. Preparation of benzyl chloride, cinnamaldehyde as well as cinnamic acid, and it will be used in the preparation of perfumes as well as some of the flavoring agents can be done by using of this benzaldehyde group. Next, the last one is acetophenone. So this will be utilized in the preparation of perfumes as well as preparation of soap or bathroom soaps, or toilet soap, what we call. So the preparation of those soaps will be done by using of acetophenone, so that it has got some odor. So some good odor will be present in that. So that these are some of the applications. Applications can be as like 1 or 2 marks. That's it. So next we are going to deal with carboxylic acid. So carboxylic acid, you know the carboxylic acid is having carbonyl group along with that as a functional group will be present. So carboxylic acid, in the sense if it is having COOH group, then we are going to call it as carboxylic acid group. So the nomenclature part of your group, common name as well as IUPAC. So common name in the sense from Greek as Britain people and all, what they'll do, they used to give common name based on their daily language. Okay, so based on their language, they used to give, for example, for red ant, okay, they'll call as formalin. Okay, so for that reason we will get word as formalin, which is known as formic acid. Okay, so that is nothing but because they call for red ant as formica. Okay, formica name will be given for red ant. So they have here in this formalin or formic acid which is present in red ant. Okay, for that reason the same name has been given, same name they are going to call. Now acetic acid. Okay, so acetic acid is the same thing. So acetic acid which is present in vinegar, right? Okay, so the vinegar they call it as acetic. Okay, for that reason the name has been given as acetic acid. And your butyric acid, same thing. With the butyric acid also, butyric acid is nothing but which is present in butter. Okay, so that butter they are called as butarum. That's a common name that they are using. For that reason, for this the acid which is present in butter, so that we are going to call it as butyric acid. So in this way, the common name. If you go with IUPAC in the sense, it has got some based on the functional group. So COH is a functional group. So when you are naming, the last suffix it should come as oic acid. Okay, oic acid should be suffix. If the number of carboxylic groups are present by the atom, you can give that E. Last, for example, now propane group you are having, a number of carboxylic group is present. So that E propane, Ne, that you can retain as it is, and you are supposed to give multiple number of carboxylic acid with oic acid or carboxylic acid. That way you can give the name. For example, if I go, this is nothing but formic acid. Okay, or you can call it as methanoic acid. Okay, next, if you will give one more carbon, that is 2 carbon in the sense methanoic acid. If the number of carbon increases, CH2, CH3, so 3 carbon with the functional group of carboxylic acid, that is nothing but propanoic acid. Okay, next we continue the same value butyric acid all. Okay, so one more COH. Now how do you name this compound? So 2 carboxylic acid is present. So number of carbon if you consider 2 carbon is present. So you can give it as ethane. This last E you just retain as it is. Okay. So this E you just retain as it is. Next how many carboxylic acid is present? 2 carboxylic acid is present. So you can give it as dioic acid. Okay. Ethane dioic acid. So this is the name that we are taking. Some more example if I say CH2, CH2, CH2. Okay. 3 carbons are taken. For this COH group, COH group, COH group. For 3 carbons you are having carboxylic acid. So now how can you name this compound? So 1, 2, 3 it is nothing but propane. Propane, if you are giving number 1, 2, 3 for 3 carbon also, so we can give it as 1, 2, 3 trioic acid or tricarboxylic acid. Okay, this is the name that is used. So now this carboxylic acid is not present in chain, it can be present in ring kind of structure also. So when it is present in ring kind of structure, so this is nothing but your benzene group. Okay, as well as your aldehyde group you are supposed to take carboxylic. Okay, so it is nothing but benzoic acid or benzene carboxylic acid. The name of the compound that you are supposed to give it as benzene carboxylic acid, or you can name it as benzoic acid. Okay, so this is the way of naming of carboxylic group. And in this way, another example if I get. So now if I give this example. So in this what will happen? See, carboxylic acid is present over here. So the naming or the numbering you can give take from this carbon itself. So we can take 1, 2, 3. So in third position, benzene group is present. So for benzene, another name also prefix also we can give that as phenyl. Okay. So third carbon is having phenyl group. So we can take it as 3-phenyl. In third position, you are having phenyl group. 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon in the sense it is nothing but propane. Okay, propane. Last E you can remove because in first position you are having oil acid, propane oil acid. This way also you can give the naming of the compound. So this is regarding the naming of the compound. So next we learn the structure of carboxylic acid. The structure of carboxylic acid, when we say C double bond OOH. Okay, so C double bond OOH will be there. So now if you proceed this, all the functional group it lies in one place. Okay, so when you go to carboxylic acid, so this will lie in one place as well as the angle if you go, so that angle will be 120 degree with the carboxylic acid also. So now here what will happen when you compare with the carbonyl group? Okay, when you compare with the carbonyl group, so the carbon of carbonyl group, the carbon of carboxylic group. So the electrophilic nature if you compare, so this will be highly electrified. Okay, highly electrophilic in nature when you compare with this. So this carbon is highly electrophilic in nature when you compare with this. Why it is so? Why this will be having less electrophilic nature? Because this will undergo resonance. Okay, so resonance is possible with the carbon. Now here if you check, so it comes as this is having no pairing of electron, so it comes as CO minus, and here oxidation with the hydrogen. Right? So now here it will get positive charge. Why? Electrophilic nature. The charge, the bond if you check, the bond will be plus. Okay, so one bond is plus, so that it will get positive. So what it will do? It will take electron from here and resonance, right? So two sides are the mark. So you will get O minus. Okay, see from here you will do and you will give the bond. So it comes as double bond O with N. So this will get positive charge. See continuous resonance. See it is double aromatic. What does it shows? It is the continuous procedure. Okay, so this can be reversible also. So mainly this will go with the reactions. Okay, so this goes with your structure. Okay, so the next we will be learning how to prepare this carboxylic acid. The preparation of carboxylic acid. Right side heading at methods of preparation. Methods of preparation. So the first method of preparation will be done by using of alcohol as well as aldehyde. So alcohols also we are going to use primary alcohol. Okay, so primary alcohol will be utilized as well as we will utilize aldehyde also to prepare carboxylic acid. So how it will be done? If you are using primary alcohol. Primary alcohol in the sense what? This carbon will be having only one alkyl group attached to it, so that it becomes as primary alcohol. Okay, so but alcohol in the sense function group should be OH group. So now this primary alcohol in the presence of it should have either KMnO4, okay, potassium permanganate, or you can use K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate also can be utilized, okay, or you can use chromic oxide also, CrO3. Okay, so this also can be utilized, but remember this reaction will be done either in the presence of acidic medium, alkaline medium, or neutral medium. Any one of this medium is required. Otherwise, your primary alcohol will be aldehyde. Okay, so in the presence of either alkaline or acidic or neutral medium, this reaction will continue. Either this will be utilized as a medium or this will be utilized as a aid. So mainly here oxidation will be done. So to remove water molecules are always given for oxidizing agent. If you are using in the sense almost 2 oxygen, it will be utilized in the reactor. So 2 oxygen along with that water molecule will be released. Okay, so this is the preparation of carboxylic acid by using of primary alcohol. Another example you can do. So this is also your alcohol. Okay, so you can say it as 1 decanol. Deca in the sense 10. Okay, the number of carbons. The 8 carbons are here plus 1 carbon, 9 as well as plus 1 carbon. So 10 total. 10 carbons are present. So we are going to call it as Z. Okay, so when this decanol will undergo for oxidation, so write down. So here the oxidation procedure it will undergo. Okay, so in the presence of oxidizing agent, so you are supposed to write in terms of sentence also. When primary alcohol will undergo for oxidation to give carboxylic acid as a product. CH2OH, then COOH will come. Okay, alcoholic group you are going to remove. In that case, you are going to use carboxylic acid. Okay, so here decanoic acid formation will be formed as a product. Decanoic acid as a product will be formed. Okay, so this is regarding your primary alcohol. So now when you are using aldehyde, okay, so when you are using aldehyde, same thing. If you are using aldehyde, CHO, in the presence of any of mild oxidizing agent, you can utilize it over here. Okay, so that you will get carboxylic acid as a product. So instead of this, you can use aliphatic group also, CHO. The presence of oxidizing agent, you will get CH3COOH. Okay, oleic acid, carboxylic acid formation will take place. So this is regarding the preparation of your carboxylic acid from primary alcohol as well as aldehyde. So the next preparation of carboxylic acid by using of alkyl benzene. Alkyl benzene in the sense here most of the time aromatic benzene will be utilized. Okay, so here what will happen when we are using any of aromatic benzene, aromatic alkyl benzene when you are using it, the reaction here also oxidation procedure it will undergo. So the oxidation will take place in the presence of KMnO4, okay, or chromic oxide, okay, as well as in the presence of a base. Okay, sometimes most of the time like potassium hydroxide will be utilized as a base. So now what will happen when the base will be utilized? So that base, in the presence of that base, the product intermediate formation will take place. One chromyl, the complex molecule formation will take place. Complex molecule in the sense the salt of carboxylic acid formation will be done. So again on hydrolysis you are going to get carboxylic acid as a product. Final product carboxylic acid will be formed over here. So now if I go with the reaction, this is very important reaction, can be asked for 2 marks. Okay, so now we just take aromatic group. So we just take toluene. Okay, CH3 with the benzene, toluene or methyl benzene which will be called. So in the presence of the reaction will be done in the presence of oxidizing agent, that is KMnO4, as well as alkaline medium. Okay, so in the presence of alkaline medium, all heating the reaction will be done, and here as I said you will get as a next product the chain here. Okay, whatever the alkyne group which is present with the benzene, so it will the number how much long chain it will be. So all the long chain will be considered or it will be converted as salt. Okay, salt of carboxylic acid. This is carboxylic acid. Salt in the sense you are going to remove hydrogen in that place, the K plus, right? Okay, so that K plus will be attached over there. So that will be considered salt of carboxylic acid formation. Again on hydrolysis, you are going to get carboxylic acid as a product. Okay, carboxylic acid, that is COOH, will be formed as a product. Your carboxylic acid, benzoic acid formation will take place as a product. So now another example for us, right? Bring for this CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, P-phenyl, CH2, CH2, CH3. So this all the alkyl groups I am taking. So as I said, in the presence of KMnO4, oxidizing agent as well as alkaline medium, on heating, the same thing will long chain also you are going to get just carboxylic acid with the salt. Okay, salt formation will take place, and on hydrolysis you are going to get carboxylic acid as a product. Okay, so this is regarding by using of alkyl resins. Okay, so how many long chain acid will be having also? So the whole long chain will convert into salt of that acid. Okay, later on hydrolysis you are going to get the acid formation, carboxylic acid formation will take place. So this is regarding by using of alkyl resins. So the next one, by using of nitrite from nitrile and amide preparation of carboxylic acid is done. Okay, so how it will be done? If you are taking nitrite, R of C triple bond H, this is nothing but your nitrite. So what will happen? Just the hydrolysis will be done over here. So in the presence of H plus or OH minus, either acidic condition or basic condition we are supposed to utilize. Okay, so what will happen? No need to write the mechanism, just for your reference I am just showing you here. So what will happen? OH minus will be combined for this, so that this one will go over here. So what will be the product? You will get R, C, OH will be added over there, right? So here one bond will be removed and it will be given to nitrogen. Okay, but here if you check with the carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds are present. Okay, the number of bonds will be 1, 2, 3. One bond will be given with OH as well as R will be present. So now here what will happen? You want carboxylic acid group, right? Okay, so for that reason, just remove this bond, you give it to oxygen. Okay, and again from here the bond will go like this. So you can write product as RC double bond O with single bond NH2. Amide formation takes place. So this is nothing but amide formation. Again on hydrolysis, H plus or OH minus. So this will be attacked over here and the removal of NH2 will be done. So that you will get product as RC double bond O, OH will be formed, NH2 will be removed. Okay, so H plus is there, you will get NH3 as a byproduct. So this is just for your reference. I have told when you write the reaction, if you write this one, that is in R3 triple bond N. Okay, in the presence of acidic or basic condition, directly you can write amide as a product. RC double bond O with NH2 will be formed as a product. Okay, again on hydrolysis, you will get carboxylic acid as a product. So if you write this one, that is enough. So this is regarding by using of from nitrile as well as amide. So no need like they give only this kind of compound. They can give any kind of compound. Okay. So directly they can give amide also. For example, they can give like this also. CH3, C double bond O with NH2. Amide directly they will give amide and they will ask you to put the carboxylic acid. So what are you supposed to do? Just in the presence of water, hydrolysis, just give this OH over here. This will be removed and you will get product as CH3 C double bond O with OH will be formed as a product. So instead of this, they can use a ring structure also. Okay, when ring structure will be utilized, C double bond O with NH2. So this kind of compound also they can get. Okay, so the same thing, H plus or OH minus. So in this case, what will happen? This will be reacting with this and this will be removed, and you will get a ring with C double bond O with OH. So this is the product that will be formed. In the sense, by using of nitrile as well as amide, you will be able to prepare carboxylic acid. Preparation of carboxylic acid will be done by using of nitrile as well as amide. So they can give directly as a first reactant as nitrile, or they can give first reactant as amide itself. On hydrolysis, you are going to get carboxylic acid as a product. So we will go for the next one. Fourth type of reaction where we can prepare the carboxylic acid, that is by using of Grignard reagent. From Grignard reagent. So this reaction is important. For this time final exam, they have asked this reaction. How to prepare carboxylic acid by using of Grignard reagent. Okay. So what you are supposed to do? They have asked for 2 or 3 marks, I guess. So when this question will be asked, you are supposed to write in terms of sentences. So what will happen? First, this Grignard reagent will be reacting with dry acid. Okay, solid carbon dioxide. So it will be reacted with the Grignard reagent. You will get an ionic form. Okay, so that ionic on hydrolysis, you are going to get your carboxylic acid as a product. So this reaction will be done in the presence of dry ether. If you are not writing dry ether, also you will lose 1. Okay, so the reaction will go in this manner. So this is nothing but your Grignard reagent. Okay, aldehyde group, along with that your metallic halide will be there. Okay, so now this reaction will be done along with your carbon dioxide CO2. So now whatever I am showing the pinch of, that is just for your reference. Okay, no need of writing in exam also. So this reaction will be done in the presence of dry ether. So now here your R group will be having negative charge, partial negative charge is present, your partial positive charge is present. So what will happen? This negative charge will attack over here. From here, one bond. One bond you are adding in a sense, another bond should be removed. So I just write down here. You will get R. Okay, R will be added to carbon. Okay, and this double bond it is taken as it is, and this oxygen with a negative charge because you have to put a bond. So negative charge will be here. So this negative charge will be added with the positive. Okay, always opposite charges will be added. So you will get MgX. So this MgX which is having positive charge will get attacked with the negative, so that you will get a structure. Okay, so now on hydrolysis. Okay, when you do hydrolysis, write that hydrolysis in the sense what H plus as well as OH minus ion will be there. So this OH minus ion will be attacked for the carbon and this one will be filled. Okay, so here from here OH minus will be attacking to the carbon and this one involvement takes place and you will get R with C double bond O. OH will be attacked and you will get OH carboxylic acid you are going to get. And what is remaining? OMGX is there along with that which is present. So that's OH FMgX will be formed as a product. Okay, so this is regarding the using of Grignard reagent. Very important. You have to write dry acid will be next over here. In the presence of dry ether on hydrolysis, you are going to get carboxylic acid as a product. Okay, so in this way, the preparation of Grignard, carboxylic acid will be done by using of Grignard reagent.